So I recently just completed my explainer piece on different community service organizations around the Syracuse area. And a lot of what I realized in terms of takeaways is there's so much of variety of different opportunities for people to get involved and different ways that these organizations all serve the community in their own sort of unique fashion. But the main emphasis that I realized as well was also the sort of student experience that comes with this, from the perspective of individuals at Syracuse University, but also sort of the way that they all these organizations, even if they have different sort of missions and methods to achieve this, they all sort of have this commonality of putting the emphasis on community involvement. So I thought that was really unique because it's not just them doing the best they can, but then it's not just that, and in addition, it's also them using the help of others. So it's individuals in the community themselves, doing their work to support the community. A really unique perspective I got on that was from my source, Dylan Mills. He is a student at Syracuse University, but is also heavily involved with community service. And with his sort of unique perspective, he shared a lot of different types of organizations that he has experienced working with. Some of these, more large-scale national organizations with local branches and chapters in Syracuse, such as the Salvation Army and the Ronald McDonald House, who do their really own unique yet meaningful work in their own ways, and then other organizations that are more local, such as the Samaritan Center, which provide food and shelter to those who need it most. So there's a lot of unique perspective there. Something that really stood out to me was what he said about what it's meant for him individually and how he's been able to give back to the community. When he his quote, he was talking about how I feel like I'm doing something important for someone else. They're so appreciative of our time, as in the people he's volunteering for. I think every student should invest in the community. We're living in it, so I think we have a responsibility to be active in it as well. And this is the key point I want to focus on here. What we saw out of him and other individuals who participate is, they are part of the community, obviously, that they live in as students, but even also just residents that are local to Syracuse that live here. They feel the responsibility to sort of give back and to be the village that it takes to support one another. So they feel their place in the community, and as part of it, they're willing to give back and really activate their role, and in that case benefit others, which is really what makes the work here so meaningful. And I really appreciated getting the opportunity to look into that and really explore it, and just to be a part of the change. I was super appreciative. Thank you.